no scenery, no part of the machinery. I go on and on the level below. So now you see me and know you can check it and go. Cause I'm so bored that I can't even pretend no more. It's so pathetic that I'm rolling around on the floor laughing at one big gag. And every now and then I pull another rabbit out of the bag of sad diversions. The useless, tedious excursions roll into unrealistic, pathophysic comedy doctrine. Kick the ballistics again and again and again. Just say when you're had enough, sad enough, I'm mad enough to do something simple and kind. Now's the time, I change the state of mind.
The WR450F was inspired by the very off-road enthusiastic engineers. We used our free time to come up with a new compact WR. When we fitted the 450 engine into YZ250F frame, we thought this was feasible. And that is how the project started together with the new YZ250F.
It's a race bike that you can ride in the bush, basically. It's not the lightest bike in terms of, you know, an out-of-the-crate enduro bike. Well, the motor is exactly as it should be, perfect power, but the chassis is the biggest change. It's going to suit the guys that race, purely because of that YZ chassis. But the trail riders are going to love it because it's still the same motor and the variation you get with the power tuner and all the rest. Today typically was pretty hardcore, really. It wasn't a problem for everyone to get through, but to try and get through fast, it was pretty tricky. Like, it was two-wheel drifting everywhere. And again, for a bike that on scales is about 123 kilos. It was really well balanced, but not at any point did you feel you couldn't trust the front end. Yamaha have always had that perfect recipe though. They've always had this neutral chassis where they're not twitchy up front, they don't have a loose rear end, they're just balanced front to rear. And it was a perfect test of that today because, you know, we were riding through slush on top of greasy clay. At any point, you know, you had so many opportunities to crash today.
I hope you got all of that.
So it was a real testament to how well balanced and plush and viable the suspension is for such technical terrain, really. Boris, Coffs Harbour Detour, he's got this place dialed. If you were going to come and ride the Coffs area, you'd have to go on one of Boris's rides because it's just a laugh.
Two, check 1, 2. To icicle, popsicle. Check, check. Check 1, 2, 2. You like that?
He reads the rider's abilities really quickly and makes sure that he can fit it into for everyone. So the fast guys have a lot of fun and, you know, they get tested, whereas the slow guys will get through everything as well.
We suit our trail tours to the customer and to the group as well. And basically we just start off the ride with basic information about their ability and as I go I can just change the trail to suit, and that quite often happens.
You've got to do a Coffs Harbour Detour with Boris.